What's going on? Happy Saturday, folks. As one, Coach Shank here, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, former Division I college football player, and current 5-time, soon-to-be 6-time published author and educator, back for another film session Saturday. Right now, we are in the middle of a Texas-Arizona State playoff game that turned into an absolute thriller. If you are, first of all, actually, before I get there, let me just put this on the screen really quick. If you are a business owner that might be interested in having me come in and develop a strong team and, do employee development workshops, just go to freeguide.makeitmove.com. What I do is I the whole Move Swiftly brand. If it's your first time tuning into me, everything we're all about here is taking the lessons that you learn on the football field, the innovative teamwork lessons that you learn on the football field, and aligning them and applying them to businesses so they have a staff that moves as efficient as these football teams that we're getting ready to watch right here. You want a staff that has that motivation. So if you're interested in that, just go to Free Guide. Actually, instead of going to Free Guide, just go to makeyourmove.com, and you can get the free guide on makeyourmove.com. However, if you're ready to pull the trigger now and have me come in and speak, you can go shop and you can do all that. It's makeyourmove.com. So one of the facets towards what I do in terms of making sure I'm putting my money where my mouth is and not just talking about it is every Saturday we break down some college football. This started literally, if you can go back and look at the results, go back and look at the receipts. Me personally, I'm a Michigan fan. So seeing Ohio State win a national championship was really, the year after we win it, it was really, really frustrating. So I decided one of the things I do to help with my own mental clarity and my own mental health is I watch college football, just in a way of helping me cope with some issues that I have in my own life. It calms me down. So I decided, hey, now that I've learned, what happened was actually on cameras, I actually learned how to do the whole screen share and screen record and all that kind of stuff. So once I learned that, it was on and popping, baby. It was on and popping. I'm gonna walk you guys through some of the film and all that kind of stuff. So basically it's me putting it out there. So eventually the goal for me is to do some play-by-play announcing to get a major contract with a major network so I can do some play-by-play announcing along with doing the employee development workshops and working with more businesses and things of that nature. So that's why you're here. If you've been here regularly, you already know this is what it's about. There is a possibility as we get closer to football season, as we're moving towards camp season, I'm going to be bringing other people on who have backgrounds in different sports or have different experiences and all that kind of stuff. So all that stuff is in the works. So again, just subscribe, like, comment, share the channel out to anybody that may be interested in listening. And without that, let's just get right back into it. We are in the middle of what looked like a Texas ass kicking. All right. It looked, because there was all this talk about how Arizona State don't deserve to be there, Boise State don't deserve to be there, and all that kind of stuff. And, it looked like the pundits were right and that Texas was going to, straight up blow Arizona State out of the stadium. And if you're looking at the score on the screen, you see that. But Arizona State was a very resilient bunch, and they actually played really well. So we ended off with this play here. Let's maybe go back a little bit so we could see it. And let's get right into see what happened, because it was Scatterboo, big Scatterboo. Scatterboo is out there playing, man. All right, here we go. Look at the yeah. So it comes. Yeah, here it is. All right, let's go back a little bit. There we go. Scatterboo, boom, line of scrimmage, boom. Boom. Sky, the safety. Look at the patience. All right. Look at the patience of the back. All right. So the play, this is the play before. Oh, goodness. All right. Yeah, this is the play before. Give it a second. So the patience in him. The play starts out. Look at where he's getting the ball, right? The play starts out. It's meant to go here. But because he's patient enough, he lets the play develop. He finds the right hole, and then he ends up. You see this block? This is the block right here that springs it. It's all up. You hear me say it every week, folks, and I'm going to continue to, because it's all about, it's basic stuff. Comes down, this safe, they sacrifice their safety by bringing the safety up into the box. And then this is an easy block for a tight end. And it's like, oh my gosh, you almost got the cake. He gets him out of the way, breaks some tackles. All right, if you're going to be a great running back, you have to break a few tackles, and he makes a great play out of it. You see it? You see the patience? Look at it from the wide. There's patience. The ball is meant to go here. But because they keep blocking, it's a zone scheme. They keep blocking. He's patient. The back is patient with it. This is a great block by 58, a great block by 86. Or is that 85? It looks like 85 or 86. And then, boom, he's off to the races. It's a great play. Just executed well up front. You see it again. Great spin, and he's off to the races. He didn't have that breakaway speed to outrun DBs and all that. Let's see. Tough yards. Take those gains, man. Take those small gains. Good block here. Get them out of the way. Good job. This block right here gets it. That's a great job because he clears it out just enough. He clears it out just enough. Those are grinding yards right there. Get that first down. Put your head down and stick it up in there, baby. That's how you become great. Keep those feet pumping. Yup. Good. Good job. We got to add to get through. I absolutely love that ad. It never gets old. I see it all the time. It never gets old. It shows up in a Duke shirt. All right. Okay, let's go back. Kid shows up in a Duke shirt with the North Carolina. You're about to go take a North Carolina girl out on a date. Come on, man. You got to do better. All right, so good blocks here. All right, here it is. Inside out. Great play. Now, again, it's 3rd and 2. I get it. It's 3rd and 2. They didn't need a lot. But watch young DBs, young defensive backs and linebackers. This is how you play inside out. This right here is how you play inside out. Sees it. Look at he's running to it right now. Get your behind. Look at the inside shoulder, the inside hip, and just run to it right now. He's running to it right now. He doesn't slow down. He just adjusts. You see that? He just adjusts to see in his inside hip. See, a lot of young backers, you overrun it. Had he overrun this, had this guy overrun it and started just trying to make it just going, not coming at him with the proper angle, then he's able to cut back and it's going to go a lot longer than it's going to go for a lot more yards than 2 yards. All right. Because he's inside out the whole time, he's able to make a great tackle. I know it's obviously, 3rd and 2, they get the first down, but ultimately everybody else is blocked but him. He misses that tackle. It's a problem. It's a big problem because, again, let's say he overruns it. This running back is cutting it up and he's out of there. And that's putting the game out of reach because he's probably out of there and it's going to be 24-8. But because of the small things, all right, small things that he's doing inside out, making sure he has the proper angle, he makes a great tackle. Boom. Good job. It's here. Okay, well, perfect. All right, see, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Get at me with some of this play-by-play, man. Y'all got to get at me with this, man. All right, so here, let's watch it from here. This backer here, he's inside out on 26. Watch it. Everything else is blocked. 1, 2, 3, all blocked. But it's one guy. One guy has got to make this tackle. Whoosh. Good job. Great play. That right there is all young linebackers need to be looking at that. That right there is a hell of a play. Boom. Good job, number 6. I like that. Because I'm a linebacker, baby. Coach linebackers. I like that. Let's eat. All right. Let's see what we got. We got trips, 3 up top. 1 here, 3 by 1. All right, let's see what in the haircut. Whoa. Wait. We got a blitz coming, but let's see who actually comes. Whoop. We got this one backing out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they end up only rushing 5 And it looks like this guy's going to get back. No, they end up rushing 6, but this is a delayed blitz because he's coming on a stunt. So they're basically trying to make it so the offensive line is a little confused in terms of who's coming. Hey, man, that was executed well. Great job by Texas. Great job by Texas. You got to give Texas their props on that because they brought a kind of a extravagant looking blitz. This O-line did not. They did not get fooled. They took their steps. They picked it up the right way, and they were able to let Quinn Ewers just do his thing. Look, this got picked up. This is delayed, and it causes a problem in coverage because this guy's one-on-one with the best receiver that Texas had this year. Number 2 was their best receiver, and he just drops in and says, "You want to leave my man one-on-one? Okay, eat that, little boy. Eat all that. Eat all of that." What did it start with, right? What did it start with? It started with solid O-line play. O-linemen not getting distracted with all the running around and the blitzing and the stunts that the defensive line was trying to do. That's what led to that. Good. Now they end up only rushing 4. Exactly. Man, take that shit in. Absolutely. Good job, Quinn Ewers. Good job. Good decision here. This was a good decision, I thought. So great, great. Again, here we go again. Great blocking by the O-line. They only rushed 4, didn't let him in. And then Quinn Ewers said, "You know what? I'm tired of the games. I'm tired of the games, little boys. Let's go get this money. I love it, man. His steps aren't the best. Look, he's still off balance, but he didn't need to cut in. You got to use your hands a little bit better because you had 74. Let me look at it again. Let's look at 74. Let's look at this matchup right here. All right, step, not bad. He's square, and then he starts. Yeah, that's not bad because he forces him to come inside. So when you do this as a defensive end, you're giving up that edge. You got to keep that outside arm free. So he has to step up in the pocket. When he steps up in the pocket, then these guys get him. But when you start doing this, it opens up the door for him to do that and score the touchdown. Small things. That's what gave up the touchdown, and he probably knows it. Yep, he knows it. You see, he put his hand over his head. He's like, I know it. Damn it. I know it. Yeah. That's football, man. That's football. All right, what we got? Looks like they're setting it up. Here we go. Yep, there it is. Get the ball to your dog. Get the ball to your dogs, baby. This is easy. Look, you got your receivers blocking. You're just trying to get it to your dog. Just trying to out leverage him. Not gonna work. Texas is that's easy to understand. That's easy to see it though. When you are that predictable, and this is what a lot of offensive coordinators, you got to be careful not getting into being very predictable. If you're doing your research and you're doing your homework throughout the week, you know this is coming. You know it's coming. This is their best player. They want to get the ball to number 4, so they bring this receiver in. Looks like they could throw it to him if they want a screen or anything like that. But he's going right out to block. Let's go get it. No wasted movement. Let's go get him. Let's go eat his ass up. Let's go. Terrible block up top. Terrible. This is terrible. This is awful. And then ultimately who ends up making the play and runs him out of bounds. Small things. You got to block. If you're a receiver, you have to learn how to block because you won't get it done. Oh, they got the trickery. Oh, I remember seeing this. Oh, I remember seeing this. 4th and 2. Okay, it's the 4th quarter. It's 6 minutes and 39 seconds left in the game. 24-8. It's time to put the hammer down, Texas. It's time to put the hammer down, and you let some bullshit like this happen. Some bullshit like this happen. The ball's underthrown. All right, it's lucky. It's just luck. And he tried to trip him. Look at 16. Look at it. He tries to trip him. He tries to trip him. He tries to trip him. He tries Trip the guy. Look at it. Whoop! He tried to trip. One more time. I gotta see it one more time. Here, watch it. Go. Here go. Watch him now. He tries to trip. He tried to trip. The trip. Yeah. Oh Lord. So now it's a football game, right? Because of a trick play, giving up the big plays. Now that's not football. That's just getting lucky, to be honest with you. But hey, they did what they had to do. They made it interesting. They made it fun for us to watch. Right, come on. Let's go. We get back to the game, please. All right. And then they go for 2. Yeah, they went for 2. Now this is play calling. They know what. Look at the attention that my man gets from this guy. All right, you got 3 here. They're all in zone, but look at the attention. He's attracting a lot of people because of what did we see the play before? They know that this is where they want to go with the ball. So look at the attention he gets. Look at the attention number 4 gets. Cam Scottaboo. And they motion him out, which was brilliant because they knew that the defense was going to react to it. His head is over here looking because he's obviously expecting him to get the ball right behind him. Right behind your ass. They got you. Plain and simple. You're supposed to be here in your zone, and right behind you, touchdown. And he knows it. The shit shows up on tape, man. The film doesn't lie. It does not lie. Okay? Gotta be on point. Have it to where it is you need to be mentally. This is a mental thing. The game of football is mental, folks. It's mental. It's all mental. Obviously, you got to have once you're shown the physical ability to do certain things, then it becomes all about your mentality and all about how you approach your work and your mindset. What are you paying attention to? How are you paying attention to it? All of these things start showing up on film because you think you're up, you think you're big, and you think you got the game wrapped up, and this is the kind of shit that goes on. Mental. Finish the job. Seal the deal. All right, so now they still got to play. 24-16, basically only a touchdown away, 8 points away. Ugh. And what starts to happen? Now, let's just break it all down. Let's break it all down because this is the important. This is why I tell you guys this is a full breakdown of the game of football. You're up by a touchdown and 2. You're up by 8 points. Up by a touchdown and 2-point conversion. You got 5 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the game. You should, at this point, be able to pound that rock. All right, you should be able to pound the rock. When you have a Texas-style offensive line, this actually, in my opinion, it happened when they went on to play Ohio State in the semifinals, to where when you have a Texas offensive line, you should be able to seal the game on the ground. Hand it to your backs, hand off right, hand off left. Let them boys get up in there and grind some first downs out. Instead, it's a 2nd and 4. You decide to go deep. And then ultimately you throw an interception and you let these mofos right back in the game. Right now, it should be enough of a run to where you should get enough yards have enough confidence in your run game to where you can get the first down by running the damn ball, not throwing a post. And Jesus. And now you let them in the game. This is what you did. Stupid. Really stupid. I mean, Colorado was notorious for this shit. Not to bring them up, but this was the issue that you watch. What a lot of prime sexuals would, when they're watching Colorado football, this is what they didn't realize. You still got to establish the ground game to close out games, to finish it out. Obviously, Texas is the better team, but they're doing stupid shit like this to make it so they're keeping Arizona State in the game. You shouldn't even have to throw this pass. It's 2nd and something, 2nd and 4, 2nd and short. Man, pound the rock. Pound that rock. Make them have to use some first downs. Make them have to do these things. That's what should be done. And that's not targeting. The guy was going for the ball. It's the same. Was the same play? It's the same play. Yeah, it's the same play. Let's move on from it. Oh, I might have pressed some. My bad. I might have pressed some. All right. So right after that, all right. All right. So now, all right. First and goal. Obviously, Arizona State gets it to first and goal. And that's what Texas needed to be doing right there. They need to be pounding the rock in. It's just man on a man playing football. A man on a man playing football. Who's winning the line of scrimmage right now? Boom, boom, boom. Just get up in there. Get up in there. Get up in there. Move some folk. Move folk. Now they're back in it. I believe this is when they actually tied it up, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of Longhorn people were worried. A lot of Longhorn faithful were like, "Oh shit, is this happening? Is this happening?" All right, let me get through this. All right, come on. This one out. Let me see where we at on time. Yeah, this one might actually go 3 weeks. Incredible effort. Incredible effort by this quarterback. Incredible effort. Absolutely incredible effort. Absolutely incredible effort. He did what he can, man. That was a great effort. College football, man. Can't wait till it comes back. Just can't wait. That's the cool thing about the NBA Finals. When the NBA Finals starts, you just know it's just a couple more weeks and we back to some college football. There's a hold there, so they held him. All right, let's move on here. They let him back in the game, man. They plain and simple, they let him back in the game. Yeah. The Longhorns are feeling it, man. The Longhorn faithful they were feeling the pressure. I know. You don't want to be that team that loses to Arizona State. You don't want to be that team that there's a massive upset. This would have been a massive upset. Now, again, Texas did end up winning, but it would have been a massive upset. Let's see what happened here. All right, so we got good, protected for the most part. Well, there we go, just playing pitch and catch. This kid was an athlete too, 85. Good job. Good job. Quick pass game. Good job. Oh Lord. This is where it got really fun. It got really fun. Now we're at the end of the fourth now. Yeah, I think he missed the kick, right? That's what I think he missed the kick. And then it went into overtime. Yeah, everyone was expecting this to be over, and it is what it is. But then, yeah, it's coming back, right? It went into overtime. Oh, the ass. Yeah. No, I'm telling you, I got to give them credit, man. They have some unbelievable timing with the ads. They know how to do it. Myself, as a person that has I do have a channel that's actually monetized. They know how to do it well. So yeah, hit off the crossbar. Let's look at it one more time. Whoop. And they missed. Arizona State went absolutely bonkers. They went absolutely ape shit. So here we go. It's overtime. And yeah, let's just let it play out. I'll let it run. I'll let it run because this is where the game got a little fun. It's got fun. How much time we got? Yeah, I'll let it play out. Go watch it together. Again, incredible effort by the quarterback. Incredible when you make that decision. If you're gonna pull it down, pull that shit down and go get your money. Pull it down, big dog. Pull it down. That was a great play by him. Great play. Great play. Watch it. So he's here. Once he sees that lane, it's covered. You got to pull it down. You got to make the decision and go. This is business, right? This is business. Sometimes as business owners, there's certain things that come up throughout the day that you just got to make the decision and go. And you got to live. Oh, yeah, you had the old lineman carry my man in the end zone. Oh man, this was a classic. I don't even want to interrupt. I'm not interrupting. I don't want to interrupt. I'll let it play. Out. This was a classic. Wait, no, they did. I thought that I was going to get a replay on that. No, we got to get the replay. I'm sorry, we got to get the replay. He got to get the replay. So watch the old lineman freezer right there, right here. It's coming. Look at it. He picked him up. This is teamwork. 101. Literally pick my man up and say, come in this motherfucker. We going to the end zone. He said, fuck it. I am picking my man up and say, look, I ain't got time for this bullshit, man. Let's get in this. Let's do it. Oh man, you just gotta love it, man. You absolutely gotta love the game. If you don't love the game, man, there's something wrong with you. Something is wrong with you if you can't get excited about this kind of stuff. This is incredible. All right, let's go. So now Texas, you got to respond. Or Arizona State had the opportunities. They had the opportunities. They really did. It's fourth down. Oh yeah, there was several times fourth down where they had the Texas Longhorns on the ropes. Like I could not. It's 4th and 13, folks. 4th and 13. And you got to have that. Yeah, you got to have it. Like they would have shocked the world if they did that. Again. What happened? What did we see happen? We saw it at the beginning, right? All right, we're going to go a little over today because we saw it earlier. The blitz comes and what happens? It gets picked up. The blitz gets picked up by the offensive line. You leave your best receiver in one-on-one coverage, and it's wide open. You have to learn this, defensive coordinator. You can't just send a blitz. It's 4th and 13. What the hell are you sending a blitz for? You don't need to blitz. Just play defense. All right, play deep. You should not get beat deep in this situation on a 4th and 13. Oh, my goodness. I could not believe that happened. Wow. 4th and 13, and you get beat deep. How? What? It's insane. Yeah, let me let this play out, man. This. You don't let that happen, man. You can't let that happen. You can't let that happen. You can't. You just can't let that happen, man. I don't know who the D coordinator is for Arizona State, but you just can't. You can't let that happen. That's a bad day. It's a bad situation. You don't let that kind of stuff happen, okay? Here go my man again. Here go my man again. Way to step up in the pocket. Way to step up in the pocket with Quinn Ewers. Stepped up. Good job. I tell you that they had a tight end, man. They whooped up on my Michigan Wolverines early in the season, so I got to watch them do their thing. I actually thought Texas was gonna at least compete or play in the national championship game. I thought I was hoping they would beat Ohio State. That was like my last chance of not seeing Ohio State, in the championship. So. And now they're going for 2. Oof. Great ball placement, great catch. You see why he was the best receiver on their team. All right, they got to stop him now. Way to get the first down. That was good. Smart. You're an OT. No need to get out of bounds. Look at how he's throwing it. He's kind of off his back, but it doesn't look comfortable. It sails on him. It sails on him. It just goes too high. You just can't make that throw. And that's it. Ball game. That was an exciting one. It really was. It was an exciting game, and it's why you love the sport, man. It's why you love the sport. All right, so again, we went a little over today. We do this every Saturday. I haven't decided on what game yet that I will be breaking down next week or next time. Just know that the Michigan Ohio State game, the one where we tap. All that being said, again, main website to check out to dive deeper into all the work I'm doing. It's makeyourmove.com. That's MakeYamove.com. One-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.